Are you feeling that mysterious weakness creeping into your muscles as the years go by? That gradual decline in strength that makes everyday tasks more challenging? What if I told you that there's a simple, natural solution sitting in your local grocery store that could help you maintain and even rebuild your muscle mass after 50? In today's video, I'm going to reveal a powerful science-backed food that's been shown to significantly slow down age-related muscle loss and potentially add quality years to your life. This isn't about expensive supplements or complicated workout regimens. It's about one readily available, delicious food that works with your body's natural processes to preserve your strength, mobility, and independence as you age. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also share a little-known way to prepare this food that multiplies its muscle-preserving effects, something most healthcare professionals won't tell you about. Your future self will thank you for watching this video today. Let me ask you something. Have you noticed how tasks that used to be effortless now leave you feeling winded? Things like carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or even getting up from a low chair. If you're nodding your head right now, you're experiencing what scientists call sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that happens as we age. But here's what most people don't realize. While some muscle loss is inevitable, the rapid decline many of us experience is not normal and is absolutely something you can fight against with the right nutrition. Did you know that after age 50, the average person loses about 1 to 2% of their muscle mass each year? That might not sound like much, but it adds up quickly. By the time you're 70, you could have lost 20–40% of your peak muscle strength. That's the difference between living independently and needing assistance with daily activities. But what if you could slow this process down significantly using nature's own pharmacy? Before I reveal this muscle-preserving superfood, I want you to understand why maintaining muscle mass after 50 isn't just about looking good. It's quite literally about extending your life. Strong muscles don't just help you move. They regulate your metabolism, support your immune system, and even influence your body's ability to process sugar. People with higher muscle mass consistently live longer, healthier lives with lower rates of almost every major disease. Isn't that amazing? Your muscles are doing so much more than just helping you lift things. So what is this magical food that can help preserve your precious muscle tissue? It's something that's been part of human diets for thousands of years, something our ancestors prized for its incredible nutritional value. Any guesses? I'm talking about eggs, but not just any eggs, and not prepared in just any way. I'll get to those critical details in a moment. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect muscle-preserving foods, and here's why. They contain the highest quality protein available in any food source. The protein in eggs has what scientists call a perfect amino acid profile, meaning it contains all 9 essential amino acids in the ideal ratio that your body needs to build and maintain muscle tissue. One large egg provides about 60 to 7 grams of complete protein, along with crucial vitamins and minerals that support muscle function. But wait, haven't we been told for years that eggs are bad for our cholesterol? This is where science has made a complete turnaround. Recent research has debunked the myth that dietary cholesterol in eggs raises blood cholesterol in most people. In fact, studies now show that eggs can actually improve your cholesterol profile by raising your good HDL cholesterol. Isn't it fascinating how nutritional science evolves over time? I'd love to hear from you. Have you been avoiding eggs because of outdated cholesterol concerns? Let me know in the comments below if you've been hesitant to include eggs in your diet and why. Now here's where things get really interesting. The way you prepare your eggs makes a tremendous difference in how effective they are at preserving muscle mass. The cooking method impacts how your body digests and absorbs the protein. Can you guess which preparation method maximizes the muscle building potential of eggs? It's soft-boiled eggs. When you soft-boil an egg, keeping the yolk slightly runny, you preserve delicate proteins and nutrients that can be damaged by high-heat cooking methods like frying or hard boiling. The soft-boiled yolk contains a compound called phosphatidic acid, which has been shown to enhance muscle protein synthesis, the process by which your body builds new muscle tissue. Isn't it remarkable how something as simple as cooking time can make such a difference? But the timing of when you eat your eggs matters just as much as how you prepare them. Your muscles are most receptive to protein after physical activity and during certain times of the day. Having 2 soft-boiled eggs within 30 minutes of light resistance exercise creates what scientists call an anabolic window, a perfect opportunity for your body to use that high-quality protein to maintain and build muscle tissue. And for those of you who aren't currently exercising, don't worry, I'll address that in a moment. What about those of you who might be concerned about egg allergies or who follow a plant-based diet? I haven't forgotten about you. While eggs are indeed a powerhouse food for muscle preservation, there are plant-based alternatives that can help as well. Foods like tempeh, quinoa, and certain combinations of legumes and grains can provide complete proteins. However, you'll need to consume larger quantities to get the same muscle-preserving benefits, and the timing becomes even more critical. Have you tried incorporating eggs into your daily routine before? How many eggs do you typically eat in a week? I'd love to know your current habits. Share them in the comments section below. Now let's talk about how to maximize the muscle-preserving benefits of eggs by combining them with other powerful natural foods. This is where the magic really happens, by creating synergistic nutrition combinations that work together to protect your muscles even more effectively than eggs alone. One powerful combination is soft-boiled eggs with leafy greens like spinach or kale. The nitrates in these greens improve blood flow to your muscles, enhancing the delivery of those precious egg proteins exactly where they need to go. Plus, the vitamin K in leafy greens plays an essential role in protein utilization. Have you ever tried a breakfast bowl with soft-boiled eggs over sautéed spinach? It's not only delicious, but also a perfect muscle-preserving meal. Another fantastic pairing is eggs with foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids like avocados or walnuts. These healthy fats reduce the low-grade inflammation that contributes to muscle loss. When you combine anti-inflammatory foods with high-quality protein, you're attacking sarcopenia from multiple angles simultaneously. Isn't that a smart approach to preserving your health naturally? Let's address something important: the role of physical activity in conjunction with egg consumption. While eggs provide the building blocks for muscle maintenance, your body still needs some form of resistance to stimulate muscle preservation. But don't worry, I'm not talking about heavy weightlifting or intense gym sessions. For adults over 50, simple resistance band exercises, light dumbbells, or even bodyweight movements like modified push-ups or squats can provide sufficient stimulus. The key is consistency, not intensity. Just 10 to 15 minutes of light resistance training 3 times a week, followed by your egg-based meal, can make a remarkable difference in preserving your muscle mass. Would that kind of minimal exercise routine be feasible for you to incorporate into your life? Think about it. That's less time than it takes to watch a single TV commercial break. Now, I want to share something that many health professionals don't discuss: the importance of vitamin D in this equation. Vitamin D works synergistically with the protein in eggs to enhance muscle preservation. The beautiful part: egg yolks are one of the few food sources that naturally contain vitamin D, but depending on where you live and how much sun exposure you get, you might still need additional vitamin D from other sources or supplements to maximize muscle protection. Have You had your vitamin D levels checked recently? Many people over 50 are deficient without realizing it. This is definitely something worth discussing with your healthcare provider at your next visit. Could this be the missing link in your muscle maintenance efforts? A question I often receive is, how many eggs should I eat per week? This is where personalized nutrition becomes important. For most healthy adults over 50, consuming 1 to 2 eggs daily is perfectly safe and beneficial for muscle preservation. However, if you have specific health conditions like diabetes or heart disease, you might want to consult with your healthcare provider for personalized guidance. Remember, nutrition is never one size fits all. What about those mornings when you're in a rush and don't have time to prepare eggs? This is where a bit of meal planning can be incredibly helpful. Soft-boiled eggs can actually be prepared in advance and stored in the refrigerator for up to 2 days. You can quickly reheat them by placing them in hot, not boiling water for a minute or 2. Wouldn't it be wonderful to have your muscle-preserving breakfast ready to go even on your busiest mornings? I'd love to know. What's your biggest challenge when it comes to incorporating more eggs into your diet? Is it preparation time, concerns about cholesterol, or perhaps just meal variety? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and I might address your specific concerns in a future video. Beyond their muscle-preserving properties, eggs offer a wealth of other benefits for adults. Over 50, the choline in egg yolks supports brain health and may help prevent cognitive decline. The lutein and zeaxanthin in eggs protect your eyes from age-related degeneration. The high-quality fats support hormone production, which naturally declines as we age. Isn't it amazing how one simple food can provide so many benefits specifically for the challenges we face as we get older? Let me share a personal story. My mother, who's now in her late 70s, started incorporating 2 soft-boiled eggs into her daily breakfast routine about 5 years ago, along with some simple resistance band exercises. The difference in her strength, energy, and overall mobility, compared to her friends of the same age, is remarkable. While many of her peers are struggling with basic activities, she's still gardening, traveling, and enjoying complete independence. Of course, this is just one anecdotal example, but it aligns perfectly with what the research shows about preserving muscle mass after 50. Have you noticed differences in physical capability among people you know who are of similar age? Have you wondered what accounts for these differences? Often it comes down to muscle preservation, which is heavily influenced by daily nutritional choices like the ones we're discussing today. I want to address a common concern. What if you don't particularly enjoy eggs? The good news is that there are many ways to prepare eggs that can make them more palatable. Adding herbs and spices not only enhances flavor, but also adds additional anti-inflammatory compounds. Combining eggs with foods you already enjoy, perhaps in a colorful vegetable frittata or as part of a hearty salad, can make them more appealing. The key is finding preparation methods that work for your palate while still preserving those vital nutrients. What's your favorite way to enjoy eggs? Do you have any special recipes or preparation methods you'd like to share with our community? Please drop them in the comments below. Your ideas might help inspire others on their muscle preservation journey. Now, let's talk about the importance of creating sustainable habits. Adding eggs to your diet for a week won't make a noticeable difference in your muscle preservation. Like most natural approaches to health, consistency is crucial. This is about making a permanent shift in how you nourish your body, one that you can maintain for years to come. What small, manageable changes could you make this week to incorporate more high-quality protein, like eggs, into your routine? I want to emphasize something important. It's never too late to start preserving your muscle mass. Whether you're 55, 65, or 75, your body can still respond positively to improved nutrition and light resistance training. Your muscles remain trainable throughout your entire life. Isn't that an empowering thought? You can begin benefiting from these natural muscle-preserving strategies regardless of your current age or condition. One question that often comes up is whether eating eggs in the evening can help prevent overnight muscle breakdown. This is actually a fascinating area of research. While we sleep, our bodies can break down muscle protein, especially during the extended fasting period. Having a small, protein-rich snack before bed, yes, even a soft-boiled egg, may help reduce this nighttime muscle loss. Have you ever considered having an egg as an evening snack? This might be particularly beneficial if you eat dinner relatively early. I want to emphasize that preserving muscle mass isn't just about living longer. It's about living better. Strong muscles mean greater mobility, independence, and quality of life. They mean being able to get down on the floor to play with your grandchildren, and just as importantly, being able to get back up again. They mean continuing to enjoy your favorite hobbies, traveling without fear of limitations, and embracing life fully at every age. Isn't that ultimately what we all want? Not just more years, but more good years. Before I wrap up, I want to leave you with a practical, actionable plan. If you're currently eating few or no eggs, start by adding just 2 soft-boiled eggs to your breakfast 3 times a week. Combine them with some leafy greens or avocado for those synergistic benefits we discussed. After a few weeks, increase to having your egg-based breakfast 5 to 6 times weekly. Complement this nutrition change with even a minimal amount of resistance exercise. Even household activities like gardening or carrying groceries can help, as long as they challenge your muscles a bit. Within just 30 days of this simple routine, you may begin to notice subtle improvements in your strength and energy levels. Within 3 months, these changes often become more pronounced. And after 6 months of consistency, the difference can be truly remarkable, all from one of the simplest, most natural foods available to us. Would you be willing to commit to a 30-day trial of incorporating eggs into your routine? As I've described, sometimes all it takes is that initial commitment to experience benefits that motivate long-term change. Let me know in the comments if you're willing to take on this 30-day challenge. Remember, preserving your muscle mass after 50 isn't about vanity. It's about maintaining your independence, vitality, and health for decades to come. It's about ensuring that your body remains strong enough to support the lifestyle you desire and deserve. And isn't that worth the small effort of incorporating one powerful natural food into your daily routine? I've created a free downloadable guide with more details on optimizing your diet for muscle preservation after 50, including egg-based recipes and simple exercises that complement this nutritional approach. You can find the link in the description below. If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about who might benefit from these natural strategies for preserving muscle mass. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel for more evidence-based approaches to extending your healthy years naturally. Thank you for investing this time in your health and longevity. Until next time, here's to your strong, vibrant future.